This is vlog 5. We are switching the content around. We are not going to do scooter. We're actually, well, I live in Fredericton. Now, every single year, we always say that the river always comes out of his bed, or whatever, how the heck they call it. And right now, it is worse than 2008. Loads of roads were blocked, but one of my friends told me it's going to be worse than 2008. So now we are actually going to go downtown, film this crazy things. It's literally like the river are over the main roads downtown. You can already see it right now. Right there, like, what is life? Usually this never happens. It's always like right on the border, but this year the river has decided to be super triggered and come out of his bed.
It's crazy.
So we're actually going to go downtown. We're going to meet with Johny. He's another YouTuber. He also does vlogs and etc. But we are going to meet up with him, and then he knows a lot more about what's going on, since he's one of those type of guys that likes to follow the insane things that happens with nature. But he is basically going to be our guide that shows us the way. But I'll stop talking and let's make our way downtown. Okay, you see the borders of, like, right here? Onto the right side by our side. That's the road. Man. And there's a house right there. I just feel bad for the house. They can't even exit out because, like, that is the only road out and it's just completely flooded. It's gone. Oh my god. What is life? This is worse than 2008. Come on. This is one of the main spot I was talking about. Here's the catastrophic images. Basically, usually you have a road there, and then you come in, go on into the bridge, but since it like kind of like digs in and then digs back out onto that side, and then there's a road there and there, well, you guys can already guess that this whole place got flooded.
Where's that gonna be out?
This is what that happens when we mess around with Mother Nature.
Oh my god.
Man. And on this morning was kind of more like a river just like flooding in, but it calmed down a bit more, but that's still freaking crazy. And we're not even downtown yet.
I know.
There's another section that's close to the river, and usually all of that is covered by like 20 meters, but now it's all covered. What is life? Usually this area here is the bike trail. It continues all over here, but I guess it's really high. All of this section got flooded, and like I was saying, by there usually we have 20 meters of grass, but it's literally all covered. I'm assuming the river probably got like 5 meters or up to 10 meters high than what it is usual, but that's actually insane. Usually last year, water would only go to over there, but to here, that's crazy. That's just no comment. Now, here's the end section of the bike trail. Usually there's a trolley else to take the left or the right. Over there, that's completely flooded. Over there is the art gallery. They actually just finished renovating, and I have to say, they finished just in time, since those cement walls over there are just enough high to block the water. But if the river continues to go high, well, rest in peace, art gallery. Worst part, we're not even downtown. What I meant, there's water there, and then here it digs in. They did a very amazing job to block the water off, or else literally all of this would have been flooded. Like, literally, rest in peace, art. Behind the art gallery, that's the art gallery, and usually here's a bike trail. It goes down, but that's probably 2 meters deep, and that's really terrible. That's just terrible. Now, that's the lighthouse of Fredericton. Usually over there, that's the bike trail where you can usually cross, but all the water came in and took literally over all the place, and oh my god. It's probably at least like 5 to 10 meters high, because that's really bad. Now over there, that's the front of the lighthouse. Last year the water was maybe right over there by the fence, but came all the way in, covered the street that brings you to Westormland bridge. And over there, that's Officier Square. It's completely flooded. There's no way out of this. The staircase said that was in my last video. Yeah, completely gone. Completely gone. Want to hit the staircase set?
Oh my god, yes.
So now right now, this is the walking bridge of Fredericton. completely gone. You can't even cross onto the other side. Like, the whole stairs are completely covered. I'll show you guys in a few seconds, but for now, look at this. Like, it's impossible to get to the Westormland bridge. The only way out is by simply taking over there and then exit out directly to the town. You can't take that road. It's just, it's gone. It's gone. And you can see over there, it is like a tiny island. And then that's where the old bridge of Fredericton used to be. And those things over there about like was 3 meters out of the water. That's probably only simply 1 meter. And it literally looks like a like tiny island. Section, you take those stairs, you get to the bike trail, but completely covered, literally gone. And then over there's just a tiny sign just sticking out. Here's a closer view of the pole. Full perspective. I don't know if you can actually see it, but on that pole over there it says 8.5 meters. Meaning this is basically like 7 meters deep. And then down over there, that's the road to the Westormland bridge, and it's just completely blocked. It's covered with water. And then when she was going down the bridge, she slipped. This is actually the first time on this road. Usually this road is filled up with cars, so I don't go on it, but now we can actually go on it with no cars. These 2 roads were for the Westormland bridge and completely gone. After a few minutes, guess who's here? We got Johny, the amazing weatherman. He knows everything, literally everything.
Yeah, I predicted this flood pretty much.
He literally like told this was gonna happen a week before it did actually happen. He's like freaking, he can predict the future, but he told me at King's Place, it actually flooded over there, so we're actually gonna go at King's Place, and then afterwards we'll move on to northside since we basically covered the whole south side, I guess. Section, it's close to the cemetery right behind King's Place, and oh my god, how did it even flood it here? The river isn't here.
What happens is it goes up in the sewage, I think, and then that's what happened. It overflowed the system, and
yeah, it would make sense. Literally the whole street all the way down over there, it's completely flooded. I was surprised. So we made it to northside, and so far it seems much more bad. Literally the whole road is covered. Over there there's a light, and usually you go down this road to make it to the Princess Margaret Bridge, but completely blocked by the water. That's actually crazy. Is there any other spots, Johny?
oh yeah, plenty.
Well, let's go see them. The tiny walking bridge at northside. You take the Princess Margaret, and usually if you turn onto the left, you would usually reach this road. And over there, that's the walking bridge for the pedestrians, and I don't think you guys can see a gap underneath that. A little bit more, and that's flooded. Here's another section of it, completely flooded. Now, right over there, that's the walking bridge, and then here's usually the main road that goes underneath the walking bridge, and completely gone. Like, you cannot cross unless you probably have a truck or an SUV. And then over there, that's actually like really scary to think about it. Right there, the flat line is literally the river. It goes all the way onto the other side, and usually that's much more lower. Because usually over there's like a tiny beach, and it's just completely gone. It's literally a little bit more, all of this would be gone, and then connected to there. What is going on? What is life? Now that's the other side. We were over there, and now we're on to the other side. Now this is the walking bridge. That building is completely destroyed, man. They must be completely flooded. I don't know what the heck they are going to do. And then over there, that's the park, and it seems to be completely gone. Never saw the water this high before with it. As you can probably tell, inside is completely flooded. I feel really bad since this place has really been renovated a few months ago, and rest in peace. Y'all seeing this? Scooter, DIY, freestyle now. We can find a way out. Just wait for it. That's how you cross a road without getting moisty. And as you can see, the whole park is completely flooded. That's insane. Now, usually that's the park. Completely gone. Now, you would take this road. Bike trail would go right across there and it continues there, but there's no way you're able to cross that. And if you look at that green box over there, that's usually about 2 meters high, so you can probably tell how high it is. Probably 1.5 meters, but that is crazy. That is like, north side is much more worse than south side.
Yeah.
Duckies! Duckies swimming in the river. Well, part of the river. The current is so strong, if you look. You can only see like whirlpools in the water. That's actually kind of crazy. Oh, yeah, right there. Tiny whirlpools. That's how much the current is so strong. Well, I think this is the last section we're actually going to show into this video. Oh jeez, oh jeez, oh jeez. Oh my god, we almost got murdered by the wave. Actually, one last spot, it's right here, and it's actually pretty bad. That was flooded. That one is also flooded. All the way down.
Yeah.
Here is what can be the consequences. Literally, the whole house is surrounded by water. That's actually crazy. Oh my god. Imagine waking up to this.
They can't get out of the house.
Basically, you're trapped inside.
Bruh.
Just like we're trying to go somewhere, but every single time we go somewhere, like the roads are blocked. What is this? Usually here, you know, by the triangle intersection, right here, usually there's a baseball field. Over there, there's a soccer field. Usually you can see the 2 nets, the poles, but right now it's completely gone. Last year you could actually see them, but it's just completely gone. Wait. Here's a good example. This is where the players usually rest, or when they're sitting on the bench, and it's like basically almost all gone. That's actually insane. Whole road is literally overflowed by water. Right over there, it's just, it can stand up, and it just came all the way down. It's just, it couldn't stop it. Well, this is the last part of the day. Last part we could actually think of it being flooded, and my conclusion, I hope it clears very fast. Well, we are back home and it is currently Wednesday, so I'm just going to finish this video. Now, obviously, leave a big fat thumbs up on this video. Come on, destroy the like button. Obviously, subscribe. We are going to reach 1K before 2019. And before I do close my mouth, turn on the post notification bell. If you do not want to miss out on a video, like, don't even bother. Press it right now. Because I'm telling you, I spend a lot of efforts on this video. Like, over 5 hours of editing. That is insanely a lot to me since I go to school and etc. But I will see you everyone in my next video.